Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pocket Motorsports channel. Today I have some electric gauges that I would like to install. They are this Dragon Gauge brand. I got them off Amazon. I think they were about 25 bucks a piece. They're very inexpensive. I didn't want mechanical gauges. I just don't like the idea of a hose with oil that's pressurized inside the cab of my vehicle. So I'm not going to do that. I would prefer electric. I'd rather just run a wire. Seems easier to me, but they can be pretty pricey. So I got these $25 ones off Amazon. They're digital. It seems like a pretty good deal to me. We're going to see if they work.
Now, this housing here came separate. I just got it because I didn't feel like trying to drill a hole in some sheet metal with a hole saw. So anyways, I can just, looks like we got a few mounting holes here where I can just screw it to something. Anyways, saves me a little bit of work. So it came in these little bags. This is the sensor for the water temperature. So I don't know, my guess is it's not the most quality sensor out there, just given the price and everything. And then here we have the sensor for the oil pressure. So not sure that, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna see if they work. 25 bucks on Amazon. Oh no, I don't know how to read Chinese. What in the world? It's okay, everybody, don't freak out. You just flip it over, and apparently that's where you get all your English information. Installation instructions, electrical gauges. Yep, that's the one. So, anyways, on most gauges, including these ones, you have 3 wires, and it shows you right there. The red goes to a 12 volt hot wire. You got your green goes to your sensor, and your black to your battery. So I think actually some gauges may have a light in them that you gotta hook up a wire for that also. But with these being digital gauges, when it's on, the light is on. So there is no, when you turn your headlights off or on, the gauge isn't going to change at all. The lights are always going to be on because it's digital. So it'll be pretty. I should be able to find a spot somewhere. Gonna need some more light in here, I think. Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Get that out of the way so we can actually see what we're working with. You just hang out right there. So, let's see here. Oh, that looks like it'll work. Let me get a light. All right, well, I got our flashlight and I took a little popsicle break. You never know when you're gonna need a popsicle stick. You might have a little MacGyver moment. It could come in handy with these old muscle cars. You never know. Zip ties, bubble gum, popsicle sticks, things like that just come in handy. So, looks to me like that is the sensor right there, and it looks tiny, so that's good. I think that's the right size for our new sensor. So, all right. Well, it's nice to know that these guys use the same size socket for these new sensors, so that's good. I don't even have to switch out my sockets. How sick is that? Oh yeah. Get out of there. Get out. Okay. Get that little Mopar. Ooh. She's making gurgly noises. So, yeah. That sucker doesn't look bad. Looks pretty healthy. That's good, because this motor doesn't have a ton of miles on it. They're hard miles, but it's good to know that. Oh shoot. Dropping wrenches. Well, of course. So there's a little ring of just corrosion or something built up at the bottom of that. So I am going to have to get that out to get my little sensor in there. So hang in there, folks. Well, I got to looking at these sensors here, and they look almost identical. So I think all the guys gotta do is just kind of push a little harder to get that little end to go through that corrosion there, and then I think it'll go just fine. Where did my light go? Where are the kids to hold the flashlights when you need them, you know? They never hold it right anyways. Now where'd the wrench go? Dang it. Okay. So there we were, changing our sensor. And oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to change that end out on the wire, I think, to whoop, focus. Yep, something a little more round with a hole in it, you know. Well, that's round. I'll show you. Got the little wiring kit here. And my popsicle stick. Haven't needed it yet, but you never know. Like I said, we might have a little MacGyver moment. So here we go. I'm thinking something kind of like this will probably do the trick. Maybe even one of these. Oh, I have an even smaller one. Sweet. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Oh, I think I dropped it. Dang it. Well, I was looking at the old directions to see if it had any thing to say about stuff to put on the little sensor threads here, and all I see is this little exclamation mark. I don't know what that means, and doesn't really say anywhere on here. But the good news is you come over here and oh, where did she go? Oh, in Chinese they use the same mark, so apparently that's important. I don't know why, but it's important. Sit. The production manager and my editor came to say hi, so he's helping us in the shop today. Wants to get out of the office. Isn't that right, Cash? So tired editing all these videos. Yep. That's okay. He's a good production manager. So it turns out this little nut right here is a 9/32. That's the size wrench I need, not the, I don't even know if there, yeah, I don't think there's any such thing as a 9/32 thread. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know everything. Whoop. That seems pretty snug. Perfect. Now we gotta go wire her up in the car. Alright, I got this old gauge that doesn't work, and before I can hook up my new wires, I gotta undo the wires on that sucker right there. So, just give me a minute while I get that out of there. Alright, everybody, I'm pretty fortunate here. I have a brand new wiring harness, so my wire is labeled. My one coming from the sensor is labeled. It says water temp on it, and then I have other wires that are labeled for the gauges. So I didn't have to figure any of that out. But if you were figuring that out on your own, I think all you need is a ground for the black, hot 12 volt for the red, and then for your signal wire, I believe you just run a wire to your sensor. All right, folks, here I am in the car. Don't mind all of this. That was my 5-minute dash panel, and I just really quick twisted the wires together. I just want to see if everything works and if I have it wired up properly. So here we go. Battery on, and the 12 volts. Look at that. So it does turn on. It's reading 104, which is not correct, but that is the minimum temperature reading that it has. I believe it reads anywhere from 104 to 3 something. So yeah, if you turn it back off again, I believe it reads the high setting. Yep, 302, and that has a warning light, and then it goes to the low setting. I'm not gonna fire this up and warm it up right now because it's late and I have neighbors and this car is very loud, so I don't want to wake everybody up. So just out of respect for my neighbors, I'm not going to fire it up right now, but there you have it. We have a gauge. Now, if I could just find somewhere to mount that. All right, now for the oil pressure sensor right here. That guy I need to take out and get that other one in. Well, guys, in a spot like that, it'd be nice to have a crow's foot in 11/16. I don't have one of those, but I do have lots of 11/16 wrenches just because sometimes I go to garage sales and other, I don't know, pawn shops and stuff and get tools. So I'm just going to lop that off, turn it into a shorty wrench, and then I should be good. All right, everybody, there you have it. Now I got my shorty 11/16 wrench. Just clean that up a little bit with a little 90-degree die grinder, and I think I cut it a little bit too short, but it's okay. You live and learn. Plus, I got the box in. That one's still a little longer. All right. One more little woof on there, and I think that's plenty tight. I got a little wire we need to connect there. Come on, man. Come on now. Get on there. There we go. Look at that. It is complete. All right, everybody. I found my wire for my oil pressure, and it was in a mess of other wires. So, anyways, we just gotta hook this sucker up now. Got all these other signal wires for random things. Guess they're not that random. They're all dash turn signal indicator, dash high beam indicator, gas gauge. Who needs a gas gauge? You know, I think it's good to live on the edge every once in a while and, you know, be able to just, you know, every once in a while a guy's gotta run out of gas. Just, you know what it feels like to, you know, just have to figure it out. Moment of truth. We're gonna see if I wire these up properly. Just temporarily wired. Battery on. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that is bright. I don't know how to make that a little less bright on the camera, but red light on the oil pressure. It's saying we don't have any, so that's good because it's correct. So I think I might just disconnect the spark, and then we can actually, you know what I can do? We'll disconnect the spark, and then we can crank it over without firing it up so we don't wake up the neighbors. But we'll at least get a try out the oil pressure gauge and see if that works. Right, Cash? Right. Right. Yeah, the production manager, he is very excited to hear this thing pop off. But ain't gonna happen. Just a little bit of oil pressure. All right, so All right, just unplug the distributor. So that should save us from firing this thing up and waking everybody up. But yeah, I think we crank on it and see if we get some oil pressure. Seems a little weak, but it's there. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Right there. Yeah, it went all the way up to 60. That's a lot of oil pressure. So, anyways, it works. We'll see after racing this car a little bit how those gauges work. We'll see if they last well and they hold up. The thing I really like about those gauges is they were inexpensive, and you can see how well they light up. I think even when the sun's bright outside, those things are just gonna light up. I'll be able to see them all the time. So,
All right, everybody, we'll fire it up and see if that temperature gauge works when it's not so late and we don't have to worry about waking up the neighbors. Then you'll get to hear what this thing sounds like. It's loud. It's sounds like a savage. That's what it sounds like. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment, because I want to know what you guys think about this stuff. I want to know if you want to see more of it, less of it, a lot more of it, or just stop completely. It's whatever. But anyways, please comment. The gauges, I got them on Amazon. Dragon gauges, or what they're called. They were super inexpensive. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something in this video. Get after it.